12 foods you should never eat raw. 1. Milk. Raw milk has not been sterilized. That means it may contain E. coli or salmonella. These pathogens typically come from the cow's udders. Unpasteurized milk is not widely available, but it's still sold in many places, so beware. 2. Dough. Consuming raw flour in any capacity is a bad idea. That includes cookie dough or cake batter. It can make you sick by upsetting your stomach. Uncooked flour could contain E. coli. The bacteria are destroyed by high temperatures. 3. Potatoes. Potatoes contain solanine. It's an alkaloid that acts as the plant's natural defense. Green tubers have especially high concentrations. Consumed in large quantities, they can cause poisoning. The green color is from chlorophyll. It indicates a high presence of solanine and chaconine. Chaconine is another natural toxicant. It gives green potatoes a bitter taste. 4. Bitter almonds. Uncooked almonds contain hydrocyanic acid. If ingested in high enough quantities, it could be toxic. It could even be potentially deadly. As few as 12 bitter almonds could kill an adult. For a child, 7 to 10 might be enough. 5. Eggplant. One raw eggplant contains roughly 11 milligrams of solanine. It's the same alkaloid that's found in potatoes. Eating raw eggplant can cause nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. To avoid any risk, make sure you cook it well. 6. Poultry. Raw or undercooked chicken can easily poison you. There are 2 dangerous bacteria that can be found in poultry meat: Campylobacter and Salmonella. They typically contaminate fresh poultry during slaughtering. They'll stay there until they're cooked. The heating process kills the bacteria. 7. Cashews. Cashews come from the cashew apple. They are usually sold roasted for safety reasons. Raw cashews are surrounded by a double shell. It contains anacardic acid, a powerful skin irritant. It acts similar to the toxic oil of the poison ivy. It's even more dangerous when ingested. 8. Rhubarb. Rhubarb roots contain anthraquinones. They are often used in traditional medicine. However, long-term consumption results in acute kidney failure. Rhubarb leaves contain several toxins, including oxalic acid. During World War I, the British often ate rhubarb leaves. This led to many cases of poisoning. 9. Lima beans. Lima beans contain cyanogenic glycosides. These are natural plant toxins. They're meant to protect the plants. When chewed raw, the beans release a deadly chemical. 10. Red kidney beans. Red kidney beans are dangerous for a different reason. They contain a lot of phytohemagglutinin. It can cause nausea, vomiting, and headaches. Red kidney beans must always be pre-soaked. They should also be boiled for at least 10 minutes. This helps get rid of phytohemagglutinin. 11. Oysters. Sure, oysters are supposed to be consumed raw, but they pose a risk to those with weak immune systems. Raw oysters themselves aren't toxic, but they're a common source of foodborne illness. Pregnant women and young children should never eat raw oysters. 12. Cassava. Cassava roots, peels, and leaves must always be cooked. Raw parts contain 2 cyanogenic glucosides. They turn into hydrogen cyanide inside the root. It's a hormone disruptor that can cause paralysis. Bitter cultivars are especially toxic.